Good morning, Basil. It is the 7th day of a week on Exante. You're not going outside. It's breakfast time. Get your nose off the blinds. I'm not like super crazy hungry this morning, but obviously I could eat. So I'm going to crack out one of the milkshakes that I did very much enjoy this week, or at least remember enjoying, because things were skewed with that chocolate milkshake, weren't they? But I'm going to have a unflavoured shake again. It's, as weird as it is, it's nice and sweet. It's got a decent flavour. So, yeah, he sniffed it again for some reason. I don't know why. Can someone tell me why? Don't know, I'm just weird, aren't I? So, there you go. Bung. And then on with the lid. And then we give it a shake. Needs to be a violent shake. Get it all mixed in. There we go. Right, please be as nice as I said you were the first time. Yeah, it is. It's really nice. It's sweet. It's creamy. There is maybe a slight powderiness to it, but, you know, it's actually really good. It's better than the vanilla one, which is kind of its closest counterpart, I suppose. I like that. It's going to set me up for the day. Lunchtime, and I'm not actually that hungry. I mean, I'm hungry, I could eat, but I'm not hugely hungry. So I'm just going to make do with a bar for lunch. Probably have my chicken sometime this afternoon. So strawberry jam and yogurt again. I remember, hopefully remember accurately at least, this being the nicest bar. So let's get it open. So yes, we've got that lovely layer of very sticky jam on top, and a nice creamy layer of yogurt. Oh God, I've got how hard that is. It's like eating a solid block of ice. Very crunchy. Sweet with the jam, creamy with the yogurt, and that stuff in the middle, which is hard as anything. It's so crunchy. It's very nice. Definitely the nicest. Definitely. Just the texture's too hard. Just soften that up a little bit. Bloody Nora. God. These teeth are expensive. Now I'm going to destroy my strawberry and yogurt bar. Right, I'm gonna go eat this. And then probably do some work. What's new? It is freezing this evening. Right, I haven't been massively hungry today, so I've not yet had my chicken. However, I'm gonna have it now. And I'm going to treat it as a 2-course meal to end the week. So let's go out in style, eh? I can't bloody open this chicken. Right, this is a different chicken to the one I had before, but hopefully it's going to be as nice. Just as dry, but just as nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wow. Thought I was going to choke on that. Really should have probably masticated it more. But I didn't. Christ. Right. Gonna have a pudding. The final Exante item of the week. So yeah, I'm going to eat more chicken. I'm just going to do it off camera because I imagine it'd be very, very boring if you just watch me eat chicken for like 10 minutes. So I'm going to wash it down because Christ needs it with the last milkshake. And I'm going to end on a high because when I had this earlier in the week, I really, really enjoyed it. And I would say it was probably my favourite. So let's try another one. If I can rip it all the way in one go. There we go. And I'm going to sniff it. Yeah. Oh, that one. This one does have a slight smell to it. So we're going to end on a high in many ways, aren't we? So let us add our milkshake mix to our, whatever that's called, shaky thing. Can you tell that I'm bored of this now? I'm ready for it to be over. Right. Not going to miss this. There we go. Yeah. That's easily the nicest of the week. Fake synthetic banana, nice and thick, well shaken, giving myself some credit in this process. That's good. Bit of chicken, Exante banana milkshake, ending on a high. And hopefully having these at the end of the day and not spread out, it's going to mean that I'm going to be slightly less hungry going to bed, because I need something to make the evenings go not quite as hungrified. Word. Ending on a high. Right. There we go. That was the 7th day, the last day of a week on Exante. I've blitzed it today. I've had too much to do, and I figured you guys didn't want to see me do the same old shit. So, I decided to just show the highlights, the food. So, let us quickly recap the day. So, my breakfast this morning was my unflavoured shake, which is definitely one of the nicest shakes, which is weird. It says unflavoured, but it's just sweet. So, it's like a mild vanilla flavour, but very, very nice. It's probably my second favourite shake of the week. Then I had my lunch, which was my yogurt and strawberry jam bar. No complaints there. Well, actually, that's saying it's too hard on the old gnashers. It's too hard to sort of get that initial bite. But the flavour's good. But yeah, the bars are one of the weaker aspects of Exante. But, at least it's there to have a difference of textures. It's just gone completely the other direction to a milkshake. It's very hard as opposed to liquid, I suppose. And then I had some chicken, which was very nice. Can't go wrong with a bit of chicken. And then for my what did I have? Banana shake. I had a banana shake, which is the nicest milkshake that they do for me, because I love that fake banana flavour. So very, very nice. So today's been cracking. It's been very nice. It's been just picking at my favourites from throughout the week. So yeah, I'm very happy. I've got no complaints at all. Plus I had some chicken. Love a bit of chicken. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the scales say tomorrow, though. Is it all going to be worth it? I mean, as far as shake diets go, it's not been too bad at all, and that's definitely because of the variation in the flavours. But I will go through all of that when I do my conclusion at the end of the video after I've had my final weigh-in. So yeah, there's not much point in me dilly-dallying along. I shall just get on with it, go to bed, and get up and do my weigh-in and see whether this was all worth it, considering actually I've not been that hungry throughout at all. So I'm going to call this success. I can't speak. I'm going to call this a success so far. Doodah. Right. I'm feeling like an idiot now, so I'm just going to go to bed. So cue the weigh-in. Pre-week on weight was 13.4.4. So a week on milkshakes, bars, has achieved a 3.4 loss. 3.4 is not massive. However, I'll take that. There we go. That was a week on Exante. And it went a lot better than I expected. I was undoubtedly going to compare this week to a similar week I did a few months ago, a week on Lighter Life, in which basically just spent the entire time having questionable pouches of savoury meals, as well as milkshakes and some bars. So obviously with Lighter Life there was none of the texture, it was all just slop. So instantly Exante wins on that front because there was a lot more texture. There was the pancakes, there was the soup, there was the noodles, there were the bars. I mean, the bars were a certain extreme of texture compared to having nothing but milkshakes. There was suddenly ultimate crunch, which was I've still got all my teeth, so it's not too bad. And then there is the flavours. of which Lighter Life offered like 3 or 4 different flavours, and then Exante had loads. So I was very, very happy with the variation, with the change up. It made things far easier, even though I was basically having the exact same amount of calories per day. And then with this Exante as well, you can also have some chicken or high protein food in there as well. So it does break things up a bit and it makes it a lot easier. It does, of course, add to the cost, but then again, 43 quid for 2 weeks worth of Exante products compared to almost 80 quid for 1 week of Lighter Life. I know what the clear winner is when it comes to comparing the two. So yeah, it's actually been a fairly successful week. Didn't lose loads of weight, but I lost a lot compared to kind of what you probably should lose, like £1 to £2 a week. Lost like double that, basically 3.5. So yeah, a very successful weight loss week. Didn't feel like too much effort. Plus a lot of the flavours were really nice. Some not, but some yes. The way that Exante excels is in the variation, the variety of different milkshakes, most of which are very nice. The bars taste good, but there is a lot of room for improvement. And then there is like the sweet and sour noodles, which were a bit weird. And then the pancakes were a bit off, but then that's probably my terrible cooking. I do have some more, so we'll see if it's worth continuing. If I do continue this, which I'm tempted to, I'm not going to do the daily video, but I will just do a single video at the end of the second week and maybe just film some bits throughout just to put it into one video. But we'll see. If you see that video, it means I continued. If you didn't, it means I didn't. That's funny how that works, really. So yeah, that's it. A week on Exante. Completed it, mate. So I would, if you're interested, or you and a partner, or just you want to do it for 2 weeks, look at the Exante box, because it's all there. It's everything you need, apart from if you want to chuck in a little bit of high protein food just to top yourself up for those 800 days. Or you could do 1200 days, 1500 I believe is another one that you do. So there's quite a lot of flexibility when it comes to it as well. So win-win, really. As far as milkshake, calorie deficient diets go, it's probably the best one. I'm an Exante fan. So there we go. That's it. End of the week. It's certainly a difference from the week on Burger King that I did recently. So I'll have to figure out what to do next time. But thank you very much for watching. It's been emotional. I'm hoping you enjoyed. If you want to support the show on Patreon or become a member here on YouTube, all the links are in the description. It really does help to keep the channel alive because this stuff is not cheap. I mean, this one was cheap compared to Lighter Life, but we're not going to do any more comparisons to that. I'm not going to do that anymore, he says within the last 30 seconds of the video. But thank you very much for watching. Please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff. And I shall see you next time. And will that be a tag-on episode for this week? I don't know, but you'll find out. It'll be a surprise to us both.